evening all watching the replay. I just realized I totally forgot to change the topic. Let's see. With envelopes. Okay. Hey, good evening. Well, afternoon for you, Mary. How's you been, hun? Hey, April. Did everybody enjoy their Christmas with all the good food? Oh, can put that away. Hey there, sweetie Amber. Has everybody survived the feeding frenzy and food comas and everything that goes along with it? Hold on. I'm getting some stuff out because I was way too late because I was playing a game and not paying attention to the time. Great. Okay. So what has everybody been up to? I've been lazy, I've just been crafting, and that's it. I've done nothing at all but craft and sit on my butt. Okay. Let's see. We are gonna play with envelopes, book pages, music paper, making envelopes and stuff and fun things and birthday gifts. Ooh. Well, I'm so not ready. I've got a 16-year-old in 3 days. It was yesterday that I took him home. Well, that's how I feel anyways. But yeah. But I am ready for 2019 to be done with and starts fresh in 2020 and catch up and stuff. And may sound weird going back to work. As much as I love crafting all day, I miss my work. Oh, I've been playing. Look. I love these names. I just freaking love these. They're so cute. Really love them. Okay. Sidetracked. Hey there, sis. Do you have to go back to your brother's to pick up your phone? I thought that I was the one who does things like that, but apparently not. Okay. Now, let's see. What are we going to start with? Like decorating some envelopes, or are we going to make pockets? Ah, nice. Because, you know, everybody's lost without phone. Well, I am. Tags. That's one for tags. Small tags, little tags. What kind of tags? I got several sizes. So that's one for tags. Anything else? Anybody else got a vote in this? What they want to do first? Because we can do regular tags. We can make tags out of book pages. We can create pockets and tags. We can go. Is that crazy? Oh, yeah, sure. Just in case you're wondering, this is the size of tag. This is the size of tag Margaret Ant's talking about. It's like, yeah. I mean, tags. She is really wanting me to go like big. Not sure if I'm, you know, up for that. I also have, oh, those are pretty. I have the, oh, sure, for there. I have no idea where my gelatos are, sweetie. I'm sorry. And that's one skinny boy in the background. So, no. I don't have. Oh, let's get it. I have been cleaning, organizing, stuff like that. Oh, big chance she's going to bed. Yes. So, yeah. But hey, we can do a smaller tag. And actually, I got an idea. Who's bugging me? Yeah, don't remind me. Please, just don't remind me because I'm not ready for it. Now, I got an idea. And it involves, let me see. Ooh, I like her. Let's see. Because will she fit? That's the question. Does she fit? Yeah. Will do. Oh, picture. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Great moment for my phone to have a meltdown. Hold up. Hold on. Seriously. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I am blind as a bat. Ah, people. Look at this stinking cute face. I mean, come on. She is way too cute. Hey, Nadine. Good evening, hon. Look. We're looking at cute pictures. She is such a sweetie. Such a sweetie. Okay, so I've got some extra paper, but what I was planning actually on doing, where did I put the music paper? Let me see. Didn't I get I forgot to pull that music paper. Hold on. Yay, so not prepared. Okay. Ooh, like that one. Hey, Galena. Okay, let's see. Don't hold it upside. Let's see. If I want to, we are busting out watercolors as well. Excuse me. So, where did I put my, oh, there it is. Aww. Thank you, Galena. What's going on? Why are you feeling so pooey? Don't tell me the bug has found its way into your household. Thank you, April. Let's play with it. Normally I would do this with matte medium, but hey, Joy. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Oh, yes. Like tons and tons and tons of bleach. Like, bleach the whole house. How's you been, Joy? You've been busy, I've seen. I'm still trying to catch up on some... Where does my scissors go? Some of your videos. I'm way behind. Okay. Actually, it's quite good that Joy's here, because what I'm about to do is something that Joy has done in several videos and that I really liked, and was like, okay, that gives my tags a whole new dimension. So it's actually quite nice that I can, or I would give him credit where credit is due anyway, but it's more fun that she's actually here. Because Joy does this quite a lot. Normally, if I'm not mistaken, directly on in her art journals. Oh, if you're talking about stealing from Joy, Galena, do it. I've stolen so many ideas of hers and inspiration. Like, insane amount of ideas. But I really liked this one a lot, and that's because I got a load of stamps, but I never used them, and until I found this video. Thank you. I've tried to hunt down music paper as much as I can, because I use it a lot. Now, who stole my jet black ink? Why is it that everything I need is not on its place? Well, Wendy, stop. Ah, there it is. Ooh, somebody is coming down, so somebody's going to want a kiss because somebody's going to bed. Because that's one thing I still find that he's quite good. Going to bed early. Push the vent. Good. And then what goes to hubby. Hey, Mikey. Oh, I go to Goodwill a lot just to find the music paper. I found a book that I really want to use, but the paper is so fragile that I'm even scared of holding it, but it's so gorgeous. Okay. We is gonna watercolor. But first I got the stamp. And I don't have a acrylic block anymore that's this size. Well, I do have one somewhere. Yeah, isn't that always the case? Like somewhere. It's just not handy because I'm not done yet sorting everything. So I have no clue where they are. Oh, there are the other stamps that I wanted to use. Oh, great. Yes. So, yes, let's just improvise. Painting, yes, exactly. Like I said, this is Jordan. I saw this on her channel. And where she got it from, who she got it from, I don't know. I saw it, I was like, ooh, I need to try that. Now, you all know who enabled me. Yeah, that's why I'm using my mini scoreboard. I got sent watercolors, been hooked ever since. Yay. So when I saw this idea from Joy, I was like, oh, another reason to use my watercolors. Now, I do it on tags. I do it on envelopes, paper bags, anything. See? And I am, when it comes to my stamps, I am a bad mother because I always forget to clean them. I just put them aside and it's like, yes. Oh. Yeah, sure, thanks for that. I just had chicken madrox and now you make me hungry. Great. Okay. Now, let's see. Okie dokie. Do we go pastelly on her? No, I don't feel like pastelly. Oh boy. What do you think? Does she need a purple and pink dress? Yeah, I think it's going to be purple and pink, right? Yeah, it has to be purple and pink. No, the Davenport's too dark. We're going for a purple and pink. Yes. Get my water down. Yes, I keep it up there because otherwise it will go everywhere. Okay, Sage just called it, people. Oops, Sage has called it. Now, I like this pink and I like that purple. What I do is I will alternate that, even in the hair. Hey, well, good evening there, Mr. Henry. Well, I don't have as much watercolors as you have, Mikey. I just don't. I heard you was cooking. Okay. Let's see. Now, my biggest problem is that I want always... Ooh, I'm not sure this is going to be showing up as purple. Might have to darken it up. There we go. You know what my biggest problem is? I'm way too precise. But when I'm doing stuff like this, I try not to be too precise and alternate. I use these normally to create my paper piecing. I use these for my paper piecing. So I usually do this with flowers or the graphic 45 ones, like the bottles and stuff like that, to do on bottom of pages. So we're laying down a quick base before I put in some extra shadows. He is, but he just popped upstairs to put Stephen to bed. But he will be downstairs in a minute. Why? What do you need the hubby for? Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, downside is that I normally have my face on the paper, which I can't do right now. So I'm kind of sort of trying to stay within the lines. Go cooking, Henry. Go have fun cooking dinner for your family. I think she needs purple shoes, so the shoes will be purple. Okay, then the belt will be pink, so I'm making her top purple. Ooh, nice. Having problems letting it communicate with your whoops. Well, I skipped 2 months as well, Galina. To be honest, the December daily is the first time I really gotten back into the journaling. Okay, so now let's darken it up a little bit. And yes, I use a really big roll of kitchen towel. Now, let's see. Let's see. Let's give it a little bit of extra there. Okay. Oh, if you want, I can after the live, I can nudge him and you can ask him. Not a problem. People are saying hi.
Oh, I'm saying hi back.
He's saying hi back. Let's give it a little bit of shadow. Keep in mind, I have no idea if I'm doing the whole shadow thing right. Because I have, like, yeah, it's not that I know how to watercolor. Because I don't. Just having fun doing it. So, yeah, you know, if it's not really how it's supposed to be, I don't care. I do what looks pleasant to my eyes. And if it's like the way, if it's right, yeah, well, that's a plus. If it's not, hey, I still like it the way I've done it. Actually, in a way, I think, Mary, I'm not really sure because you can blend with them, but I never use my tombos in that way because the only way I use my tombos is in my bujo to mark stuff. You know, that's it. So, to be honest, I don't know if you could let them really qualify as watercolors. Oh, join the club on that one, April. I need to start forcing myself to start blending colors. I just tend to start really light with a color and to create shadows and stuff like this just by adding more of the same color, making it darker. Why, Galena? Mind you, I don't use them often, but I do try to use them. Let's Somebody's in a good mood. He's humming. Okay, let's go a little tad darker for this. Oops, that's a little bit too dark. And really nice tips. See, that's just like I said, I have no idea if I'm doing this right. But hey, I like it the way it looks. So it's like, that's the most important thing because I will be using this. Actually, I will be using this in a journal that's been stuck in my head for a couple of weeks now. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be like a spring purpley lavender type of journal, I think. Not quite sure yet. And the downside of me playing with watercolors is that selling your Tombos. Well, that I can relate to, Mikey. That sometimes I'm like, okay, those are done with cheaper markers. I don't see a big difference myself. And the backs. Oh, forgot her. Shoes. I hope you can see it, what I'm doing, because I just looked up and it's quite dark. And the blending sometimes, Mikey. Well, that's what they say, that the blending with the Tombow is easier, but because I don't use my Tombows that way, I actually never tried. Ah, good, April. It's just realised, this is a quite dark process that I'm in. Get the glare out of the way a bit. Okay, pink. Oh, it's already in my brain dump. I just have no clue yet how to do the final details on it. But it's gonna be a pink, purple, lavender type of album. Just not sure yet on ooh, nice. On how, what for. I have no clue. I just only know that it's stuck in my head and it needs to come out at one point. That's true, Galena. Okay. Let's give this lady some pink here. Why? Just because we can. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not sure yet. I'm just learning the whole watercolor thing. And it's funny because I saved the very first one I did, and going up to the gnomes I just did, you see the difference. You see that it's getting easier, getting like the softer colors and not basically trying to paint with watercolors, but you know, try to get the softer look. And I need to try to stop being so too blooming picky and, you know, like, oh, it has to be perfect within the lines and you can't go over, or you cannot, you know, leave a little edge that is not painted. I am slowly getting to that point that I was like, yeah, you know, it's watercolor. You can control it to a certain degree, but a lot is like, yeah, well, you know, just give up. Just admit to yourself that you will not be able to get it totally perfect like you could with regular paint or with markers or stuff like that. Okay. What I like about usually these bigger tags, I don't tend to, well, the really big ones I don't tend to use in journals. I think this is the maximum size you could use in a journal. See, it will stick out, but unless you make a jumbo size journal, it could cause a problem. So, oh, anybody got plans for New Year's? Oh, yeah. That is something that has been in my head. And I was like, you know, how to do it, get away with it. And I had no clue until I got my cinch. And I am going to make so many ring bound ideas I got now with the cinch. And I got some pre-made, oh, I know that feeling, Mary, like the chipboard type of books. I got several of those, but I didn't like it to be, you know, have just one ring. So they were stuck in my closet. And again, I got the cinch. And I was like, I can actually use these now and turn them into little booklets. So I'm gonna have a play with that. And oh gosh, there's this idea that I've seen several times. That is when you go on vacation, you send yourself a postcard. When do you learn to put it on live chat? Crying out loud. That when you go on vacation, that you send yourself a postcard every day with how your day went. That by the time you get home, you will have like this whole idea of the journey and the little towns you've been to and stuff like that, and turn that into a journal. And that's way easier now that I got the cinch. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out for the next vacation. Oh, yes. Oh, do you have the Mikey? Oh, you need to share that, because that's something I've been looking at as well, because, you know, watercolors ain't cheap. but I like to play with them more. So oh, I'm looking forward to that whole making a journal with postcards, Nadine. I need to see if there's a good way to get the Arteza here, because if I'm not mistaken, they should not be hard to get, because they got like a warehouse somewhere here. Too much one for the Europe based people. I need to check that out. That street annoys me. It's too harsh. That line's too harsh. So is that one. See, shouldn't be coloring and talking at the same time. It's just not working. Well, we always have a busy day on the 31st because it's the Munchkin's birthday. Apparently, he has chosen his food for this year. Looks like I'll be making burgers, because that's something in this household that everybody who has a birthday gets to decide what we're having for dinner. Let's see. I like this one. This is a really, really nice one to do. Oh gosh, I don't have it handy. To do some paper piecing. I used her a lot to do paper piecing. There you go. Let's see. I don't really, because the paper is quite coffee. It's coffee dyed paper, so that gives a nice. But I would like to put her on a background. How about a teal? Well, hey there, Bubbles. Or should we say Amber? I'm gambling that's Amber. And Amber, if it's you, Bubbles? Or if not. Amber, where are you? Yeah, see? Why am I not surprised? It is I, Amber. Well, welcome, Miss Bubbles. Yeah, that's what that was my gamble as well, man. It's like, because I heard like, oh, yay, keyboard is working. It's like, I'm taking a gamble that this is Amber then. Okay. She needs a little bit of a background. Plus, I like to play with a bigger brush. Let's see if we can give it a little bit of a bluish. Could be that this will not be showing as much. Could be that by me doing this, I just ruined my whole tag. Well, hey, that's a worry for another day. Let's see. Did I or did I not ruin this tag? I always make too much, and now I made too little of this color. Great. Everybody looks like a bubble. Well, it does suit you, but more as of your personality, like a bubbly personality, like a happy personality. It's not referring to your size. I'll let that dry. Yeah, those are the best one, Mikey. But the problem is that my wallet cries with buying just one tube. Okay, let's put this one aside and let it dry. I'll stand it up right here. Now, something else. That's one. The other thing that I like to make is, where are my, I love these. Now, I am not sure if, let me see, will these fit or do I need to get a smaller one? No, I need to get the smaller envelopes. I think I like that one better. Okay, let me get an envelope. Yes, these are better. Oh, the poppies you mean, which one, Galena? The roses? And I think the one that Amber was referring with these. These are poppies. Oh, I've got plenty of this kind of paper. Using that later. I love rice paper. Cut a whole bunch of it. Ideas like this wintry type. I love this one with the clocks. Ooh, no, I had it. Well, it's actually all the way. Really like. And I got the kitty. And I got these. Alice. We will be using Alice. My local scrapbook store sells these sheets. No, these actually, Ali has them as well, but not these. These are from Stimperia, and these I get from my own local craft shop. She's got a whole bunch of these, and every time new ones comes out, really like these. One of my favorite. Yeah, I love you too, Mary. Look at these. Aren't these like gorgeous? Yeah, I heard Amber say that. I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this. Like, seriously. I love the steampunk ones. I love these old letters. Sure, Galena. Not a problem. Oh crap. Oh, Mary just said bad words. It's like there are so many different ones. I love these tulips. I love these tulips. There's roses again. Oh, more tulips. Really like. Oh, or gosh, I don't know how do you call these. I love them. Cute one as well. Oh, there's the lavender. The other bits of for the ideas of the lavender that I really have. These I'm going to be using the Alice project. So yeah, I mean, I got me some rice paper. Some of them, as you can see, I got double, just because I can. Oh, and I love these. These I'll be using for a traveling journal for next year. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Okay, so now let's put that aside. We need to choose because we're gonna put some. Well, actually, why not? We'll make not 2 envelopes, right? Nice. The Alice in Wonderland will be a next year's project. Not giving out details yet. We is gonna turn. Keep in mind that, you know, actually that looks quite pretty darn good. Yeah, it will wrap nicely. Keep in mind that the back will be upside down. I know you can't, but you have, because it's not until February. Alice, we're not doing until February. Because, oh, that's another thing. Because I'll be starting making videos for some projects for next year. I don't have time to do a live every week. So I will be doing a live on Saturday every other week. And you will get some videos. Okay, hurry back home. You'll be getting videos of me that I need to tape. So I am going to start streaming every other Saturday. I always try to carefully get these sides loose. And sometimes they just like, ah, sure, I'll cooperate. And sometimes like, yeah, like this one is like, no, I don't feel like it. I just carefully run my craft knife over it until it lets go. That's okay, sweetie. You can't be here all the time. Why is it that these envelopes hate my life? Normally they let go so easily, and I don't feel like making the envelopes all by myself, which is an option as well. And what I'm doing now is not ideal, but It will work. There we go. Where's my mobile? Oh, am I getting more coffee? That would be nice.
If you want.
Yes, please. Let me see. Calendar. The first one will be the Saturday before my birthday, so the 11th. The 11th of January, so I'm skipping next week and I'll be back the week after that. So the 11th of January will be my first live in the new year. And we'll be starting the... Yeah, I know you would, sis, but, you know, there we go. And we will be starting a Chinese New Year album type thingy. To play with. Oh, I'm sorry, April. It's something that I decided during my Christmas break. When I was like, okay, if I want to be doing, you know, videos as well. Sorry for the background noise, but that means I'm getting coffee. Seriously, these envelopes hate me. I work full time. I would see no way for me to do a live every week. You know, I just no. It's just I just wouldn't be able to find the time or not sleep. And I don't get much sleep as it is anyways. So, you know, it's like, no. That's not going to be an option. So, in order to give more content to the channel... Oh, come on, work with me before I really start to say bad things. Oh, well. It'll work. That's why I decided to do every other week. Not that I know of, April. Okay, we're making 2 envelopes just because I can. Yes, just because I can. I just, while doing this, had an idea of not turning these back into fully functional envelopes, but into something else. Huh. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's like, where did my brush go for my... I would be in bed, but, you know, I would catch the replay. Where's my... Oh, there's my liquid tax. Put this aside before I knock it over. Well, good day, Mr. Dart. How are you doing? You missed the first tag. See, we put some we. Well, there's never to say sorry when you're having to taste. I mean, come on. See, we made a tag, Mr. Dart. We made a pretty pink and purple girl on a tag. We'll be finishing that another day, but... And now we are playing with envelopes. And we are going to place them on rice paper. And then I'll tell you after that what I'll be doing. Now, I got this idea, so I'm taking these side bitty tiddly things off. Thingamajigs. Let's put on some. I've got this new one, and I'm not sure if I like it. I usually have like the matte medium, the more liquid key type of things, but ouch. Well, somebody stole it. Either one. That's my gesso. What's this? Ooh, no. That's not it either. That's my black gesso. That's my chalk paints. And that's my texture paste. See, that's the only jar I have. Oh gosh, you can't do stuff without garlic. It's just like this. Food needs to have garlic. You see, this is more of a thicker type instead of the liquidly one. So I need to get myself a new jar of this stuff. Because it works. Don't get me wrong, it works, but it's a bit more. It's not as smooth with laying it down. That's what I'm trying to say. This will be the front. Let's put it down to the edge. You can I? Yes, I can. I'll be right with you in the chat again. Oh gosh. Don't mention stuff like that to my husband because yeah. Okay. He can research that stuff for weeks before he decides to buy anything. Okay. Let's get now what I have in mind with this envelope that will kinda sorta still be an envelope, but not a full envelope. We are gonna turn this into a gigantic cases. Anything computer related, he can research it for weeks and weeks and reviews and before he decides on what he buys. When I need something, to put it bluntly, nerdy, I just go like, Frank, I need this, and he will be a happy bunny for weeks trying to figure out what is the best and for the best prices. It's like, great, let's just say I need this, and he goes, okay, what's my budget? Okay, we are going to turn these into big journaling spots. Let's see. Well, like I said, Dad, I married a nerd. A big one. A big sci-fi computer nerd. He's a Trekkie. Okay. Do-do-do. All the ladies went quiet. Well, he gave me several options on a new camera, Amber, but he was like, "No, wait, because there's a new one coming out, and that will be the best." It's like, okay, you know, if you say so, fine, I'll wait. Where did my scissors go? Who stole my scissors? I had them. Just there it is. I am wanting to fold these to the inside to give it a nice clean edge kind of thing on the inside, like that. It's, yeah, well, the fairies is not as bad as the gremlins, but gremlins cost me money, which they did, which my dollhouse shipped. Yes, I went down that rabbit hole of dollhouses. It's, oh gosh. Oh, I've been doing that myself. Nadine, I hear you. I don't do many yearly stuff. Mine is all stuffed into weeks. So I set, even my habits I set up weekly. So I've been doing that. I've got the whole month of January, my weekly set up. So I'm trying to get ahead of myself because I know I got some busy times coming up. So I've already started putting together my February ones as well. Oh, yeah. Very, very, very bad rabbit holes. Very, very bad. But I think they will be fun. And I was kind of sort of smart. I didn't get like one of the huge ones. It's a it's basically it's a bookstore. So it's just like a little corner of a bookstore. Really, really looking forward to playing with that. Like, I need another craft. Yeah, not. But hey, I get bored sometimes. Oh yeah, it helps because I get stressed out having to do them, and then if I don't get them done, I get stressed out for not having them because I get lost without my weekly planning. And it's not much. I mean, in the way of me having what I have to draw and do, it's like, and, oh, Amber, I need your input after the live on something. I will need your input. Oh, okay. Let me know when you're home. Like I said, I'll be needing input on a project. I think people will like. I hope. Go shopping. Go. Okay. See? It still looks like an envelope, but it will not stay an envelope. And it's a journaling card. Okay. Now, it has the looks of the envelope again. But what we'll be doing is we'll be turning this with paper. And I'll probably will make one into a journaling spot that you can fold it over like that. And you can stick it in go. For example, these are great fun to stick into pockets like that. And my December daily is turning into a fat puppy. But or you can hang them on a belly button. Well, go then. Jeez, woman. I haven't closed these because normally what I will do is seal the outside as well. But I'm letting this dry first because I might want to, you know, make a little label here and then seal it. So, but I'm letting this dry for a second and quickly we'll do this second one with the pretty roses. I like this. It's pretty roses. But let's see if I can put this more in the middle and have an even edge. Now, because this is going to be the same type. Oh, yeah. Right now, Nadine, I'm using the matte super heavy gel from Liquitex, but there are cheaper brands. I got this one because the brand I normally use is... Oh, thank you, April. It's a little bit more smooth. This is a bit thicker. And I just don't like the way it... And Galina, if you're anything like me, you will start searching for those pants. It even takes it all freaking day. And if you can't find them, you will be grumpy because you know they're somewhere. And they probably pop up in a place where you least expect them. You know, just... What should that be like in any normal, regular place, right? Okay. I always like to do the first strip on my envelope. That way it's easier to set down on the paper. See? It's the same thing. It's like, I know it's here. It has to be. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. It has to be. It cannot just gone up and disappear on me. It is not possible. They have to be here. Okay. It's funny that this is not what I had in mind with these envelopes when I started. So yeah, you get a little bit of a look inside of my weird brain that comes up with total random stuff. Oh gosh. That's the only good thing of having a son my age who is so not interested in anything to do with crafting, colour pencils or whatsoever, that if something is going missing on my desk, the only one I can blame is myself. Probably the reason why it drives me nuts. It's like, I know it's here. Because, you know, I don't throw anything straight into a trash can. I've got this little basket next to me that I empty into the trash can. So, yeah, anything that goes in there, I will see first. So it's like, yeah. Oh, Mary, before I forget, send me a message on Facebook, will you, to remind me that if I get a chance before I go back to work to go into my craft store to see if they still got the steampunk rice paper on stock for you. Well, hello there, Sage. Are you bored yet? And you yell as soon as... Well, they are not that much, actually, these sheets, but that same goes for you, Galena. It's like, okay, I want to play with rice paper. You know, if anybody of you wants me to pick up some, let me know and we'll work it out. Not a problem. Might take me a while because I don't get to my scrap store as much as I would like. Yeah, story of my life. Oh, I like this one as well. It's gonna be pretty. You share. Isn't it just easier to get 2 sheets of each if you both like them? Just saying. Oh, I just realized. Yeah? Just let me know types and colors and I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Oh, I just realized something that I haven't shown you. I'm not sure if it's nice for me to show you, actually, because it is Stamperia. Floral. Like purples and blues for you, Galena? And like the roses, I don't, or don't you mind like the pinkish ones? Because they got some really nice, like a bit of a harsher colors. You know, like blues and purples. Dandelions like that. Even the roses they got, any colors, okay. I'll see. I got so many. Yeah, I know you love the stamp section of that store, sis. It's like, and the lace. Good, April. I'm not done clearing out, but if I'm not mistaken, Jolene uses stickers as well. So the next batch that I might get rid of, if I ever get the chance to sorting them out, I might have to see if Jolene wants some. Dandelions. Something tells me Nadine would like some dandelions. Just put it in because, you know, my head's like... Oh, they are great, fun, fast way to do a bujo cleaner. They just don't work for me anymore, personally. That's why I'm getting rid of most of mine. Put it in a private message to me what type of rice paper you would all like, because my head is a sieve. If I don't write it down, I will forget, and I will not be able to remember who wants what. I'm just horrible at it. I am. Really, really, really horrible. Hence why I need a planner. Because if I don't write it down, my brain's just like... I just no. It's not sticking. In my head, that is. Okay. I love doing these. Don't have to think about it at all. And you get such pretty stuff. Plus, I can do this and make a boatload of them in advance, and I store them in a little basket. And when I work on a journal, I have stuff like this ready, either based on color or theme, you know, like, and I can pull it out and use it. But this for me would be, I would open up a whole bunch of these envelopes and stack them, and get a whole bunch of rice paper out and just do them all. Leave them basic like I have now, and then adapt them to whatever journal I'm working on. Who was it that I got that whole idea of, like an assembly line? I think it was Gail. Well, depends a bit. In this case, I used the whole bit, the whole, because you can do this with rice paper, but you can do this with napkins as well. Same principle. Usually, if I really clip them, I save them, because I use them in little corners of my pages, or as a little bit of a background on when I do little glassine envelopes. I save the clippings. Yeah, I save it. You never know what you might be needing the clippings for. There's so much you can use them for. See? And again, you've got your basic envelope that you can stick either And when you open it up, I will be having a piece of writing paper. Oh, yes. Get what I would do is like get a sheet, a normal, we call it A4. That's a little under your letter size, I think. 8.5 by 11 A4. And I would have tons of those. And when I've got leftover pieces, stick them on those, you know, color wise. Get all like different kinds of blues on a paper, different kinds of pinks and purples, and use that as like the cover of a signature. Like turn it in a quilt that way. So, you know, have like several, I think A4, what we call A4 size is an 8.5 by 11 size sheet. Okay, so we got these two. I will let them dry, and what I will be doing is get a piece of writing paper, or like this, the coffee stained, cut it. This is, by the way, A4. Make it to size so that it fits within the perimeter, and you can use that to journal on. And then you can fold it back up and stick it in an envelope, and you've got like a nice big size piece where you can journal on. So I'll let these dry, and like I said, I'll leave them for now. I will leave them basic. Welcome back, Mikey. I'll leave them basic like that, and when I get to an album, I can, for example, I've got a boat. Ooh, that's actually quite pretty. Like put little extras on it, like little tickets. I got so many of these, and these come from Ali. You know, it was something. You know, it was something up like there, and a little label where you can write something on. So for me, these are basics. Once this is dry, other things you can put on, like a whole bunch of these type of cards. Now, color-wise, these will not fit unless you take something like this and darken up the white a bit with vintage photo or tea dye stain or something that matches what you want to put on. And those little cards you can use there for as well. So I leave them blank like that. But once it's dry, I will add the journaling paper. I really like those puppies. And I embellish according to the theme of the see, those are, so they are different size envelopes as well. The theme of the journal I'm working on. Now, something else that I use a lot, because I got books, so I got like book pages coming out of my ears. A few things. Oh gosh, there's glue anyway. You can turn. Now, normally I rip, but I got a few people here that I would like to consider and, you know, not make them Grinch. So I'll be using straight edges. Isn't that nice? should be able to cut 3. Book pages. I use them to collage on. Use little pieces. That's what you get when you got books. I know, Galina. I haven't, in my December daily, there's the only straight edge there are my actual pages. Everything on it is not straight. What I currently do, well, these books would have gone out. They would have been destroyed anyway, Mikey. This way, they are still being used to make something, to create memories. Exactly. I totally agree with Galina on that one. These were books that were ready to be burned. Even the pockets books, so like the soft covers, I use the cover to strengthen things. Okay, this just the tearing just goes way from. Yeah, right, Galina. Sure you haven't. You know, never. Let's put this away. I can just imagine like Galina now hiding her altar. It's like, no, I've not been using any type of fire, you know, like voodoo dolls. Nothing. Yeah. You got enough hair to hide the horns. You know, like make it a puffy hairdo. And you're good. The only reason I wear skirts is to hide my tail. Oh, yeah. Okay. Simple. Pockets. You take a page. You fold it up to the sides. Pockets that you want. You can glue them. Oh, yeah, or even worse. Have you seen Hairspray? Like the 60s, like they have like go like that. They invented that hair because like it was the decade of the goody two shoes, the 50s and the 60s, but they had that big just to hide their horns. I swear. That's the one, April. Like the beehives. Okay. You could glue this. And I might have to if I can't find my school tape. Seriously. I had it. I swear I had it earlier. Because I've been working in my December daily. So I should have my school tape. My desk was so nice and clean until I decided to start my... Fine, I'll get a new one out. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? I like that idea, actually. I use score tape because I'm lazy, and like I said, I make a ton of these. And actually these, these are torn. These are straight, and I just have to put it away because just like not gonna. These are straight edges, but in the sense that it's done by the tearing ruler. I don't know if you can see, but it has the edge. Simple pocket. Take a book page, fold it up. There. Simple. Now, you can cover this with paper. Oh, let's do that. Let's see. Don't tell me I don't have leftover. See, I do. It can't be. I use pieces of leftover paper I have for that to cover that. Yeah, well, I need even pockets. So some people I can now hear grins like, no! And yes, I save these because I use those at tuck. Yeah, roughly like so. Again, I make these as base. Oh, yes. When I don't have to talk and have to think that, and I don't have to remind myself of the fact that I am live and I am doing this just, you know, me playing. I have a pig next to me and he doesn't realize it, that, you know, he's got his headphone on, that people can hear him. Okay. Quickly, because I can't stand white edges. It's like, and vintage photo is the one I use the most. Quickly. And the fun thing about these pockets is if you stick these on a page, let's use my bridge up. Like if you stick these on a page like that, what you can do, you got a pocket here, you can glue it on 3 sides and have like a big pocket where you can, not this size, but can slide a tag in, or you can glue it on 2 sides and have a large tag you can shove into it, or an envelope, or, you know, so that's my base. And like I said, I love making these because it gives me something to do. It helps me to get rid of my scraps because I'm a hoarder. You don't throw away pretty papers. You don't. Even what I have set to myself not to go too small. You know, if it's smaller than, say, 2 by 2 inches, I throw it out. That looks pretty. I want something to pop on there, but that's not going to work color-wise. Let's see. That's blue on blue. That's not going to work. I want something pinkish. Ooh, that's nice. But yellow, it's not going to work. Ooh, that could work. I got so many of these, and I need to start using them more. Oh boy, everybody's gone quiet. It's scary. Ooh, Bree. I like that. Or should it make it pop more and use with the whites? No, that way. Oh gosh, Galena. Pence. Really? Really? Ooh, that's pretty too. I like that one. Ooh, that's a cutie. Ooh, pretty ladies. Pretty ladies. Yeah, wrong colour. That one still wins. That's the wrong colour. That's the wrong colour. But these tickets are cute. Oh gosh. Those are the best pens ever. And I can't get them here. I can get Inkjoy pens. Like the Papermate flares and stuff like that. No problem. Trying to find the Inkjoy ones. Yeah, right. Good luck with that, Wendy. Okay. I actually quite like this. But I want it popped up. So, don't. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I use them. Oh. Yes, Clea. I am good for now. I just got a whole bunch in that I asked my friend that I visited last year to send to me. She's well, basically my twin. And she was so kind to send me a whole bunch. So yeah, I'm good for now. But gosh, I've been throwing fits trying to get here. Oh no. Okay, so basic one. What I usually do again, I leave the top open, blank, to make like a label type where I can write something. Oh, good idea, April. Have a sip. So that's one. Another one that I like is folding this one back. Same width roughly. Yes. I just aim or fold this back as well and stack these. Now, ooh, it could work. Okay. I like to play with this and see if I can make different types of figures. Okay. That one can go up there. That goes there. And that one fits right there, but I want it to go from there to there. Have it parallel roughly. like that. I love it how the topics in chat always go all over the place. Just love it. Okay, let's see. Now, let's stick some stuff down. Oh, the unistick notes. Those I can get here. I like those. I use those for work because I need to write fast, so I don't use my fountain pen in my work bujo. Just stick that down. Oh, just curious minds want to know if there's anything you let's put it differently. My March project, I want to turn into a challenge, as in you guys think of something that you want me to do on a live, that you want to see me attempt or create or whatever. And that's what I want to do for March. It cannot be something, you know, that takes me 4 hours, because, you know, I want to do a few smaller things. What I would like to do with that is see if I can combine it into a subscribers challenge, into like a book or something. So Margaret Ann knows what I mean. I've done something similar with some of my 2 or 3 years back with my on my Facebook, that I took the whole month of, I think it was January, that I gave people, it's like, okay, I am doing a month's worth of a challenge that has to fit on a 5x7 page, 7x5, so 7 high, 5 wide, and give me a challenge on what I need to do on that page. For example, you need to use watercolors with a certain color scheme or a certain theme, and I want to create that in a book. What it will do is, on each page I will have like a little plaque. Welcome back, April. A little plaque with who gave me the challenge, what to do on that page. So yeah, it might be something you all want to think about, if you would be willing to help me out with that. Oh, I like that. Yes. So that, for example, I will say, well, I'll be doing so many pages, and you pick a number, and for example, Galina, as long as it fits on a 5x7, yeah, that's it basically, Mikey. It's like last time somebody has like, create me a garden using recycled stuff, like leftover papers, leftover fabrics, and I had to make a flower garden out of it. Somebody challenged me of using only 3 colors and texture paste and stencils. Something like that. It's just like something to basically push me out of my comfort zone, and because journals, vintage, steampunk, I can do those with my eyes closed. No, basically not. Of course, I must have the supplies for it, and I don't have to want to spend a fortune getting some of the supplies. But it's more like, for example, I am not a big fan of Christmas. Never have been. And this girl challenged me to make a Christmas page with a Christmas tree. And actually, because of that, I now do, even though I'm still not a big fan of Christmas, I do my December daily to have, realize that I do like the fact that there is, I have a journal that, shows me a festive month. This is from We Are Memory Keepers, Kalina, and it's actually a set. I don't know where the others are. I think it's a set of 3. This is the other one. And it's the We Are Memory Keepers Tear Guide. There are 3. I don't know where the other one is. But, no. There it is. Ooh. There it is. See? You got the zigzag, smaller, the big ones. The waves, the bigger waves, the jaggedy edges, the big one, and the one I use the most, which is the... These are great. I love these. Best buy of this year. Well, one of the best buys this year. Let's put it that way. I have quite a few of them. So yeah, I think it will be fun, and it doesn't have to be in order. I will say I have this many pages available. You pick a number, and I will make that page, and it doesn't have to be a certain color scheme, because the whole book will end up being, a mismatch of colors and ideas. And I've got, oh gosh, yes, that's the one marked down. Oh, I got acrylics. That's not a problem. I got acrylic paints. No problem at all, April. So, but that's my idea. I want to do, not all of the pages, of course, will be on the live, but I will save a few for the lives. But I want to do the whole month. Hi, Juju. Hi, Sweetie Pie. But I want to do that for the whole month of March. That means 31 pages. Yeah. 31 pages of me asking people to give me a challenge. Might not be a good idea to do 31, but because I'm not sure if I can do one every day, if I've got the time to do one every day, and that it would mean I would be playing catch up. But I like this. And we got a double pockets on the way. Again, a basic idea. Normally I would do like 3 edges, but I like the idea of having room to put a larger tag in the front. So I'm just doing 2 edges, sticking it down on 2 edges. And yet again, if you glue this one on 2 edges, you got a big pocket, or you can glue it on 3 and you got a tuck spot if you do it 2 and if you do 3 sides. Oh, I like that. Like, oh, you just gave me an idea, Mikey. Yeah, I could. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I totally got that. Ooh, a blacked out St. Paddy. Like black and white shamrocks and stuff. Those, well, but yes, that's the idea of doing something different and challenge yourself. There you go. A second, what I call a base pocket. See? That's what I like about putting it on wide. Again, you've got tuck spot here. If you glue it or tape it, you got a tuck spot in behind. And this you can juju up again with, you know, whatever you like. So that's that one. What we got here? That would be a straight on. Oops. Well, actually, April, I am only into colors due to the fact that I got watercolors now. If you take a look at, for example, my journal that I did for my America trip, that's even the pictures I printed out in sepia. It's all browns and so yeah. Black and white is actually pretty much my comfort zone because a lot of my Santangles I did, oops, are black and white. Oh, what else have we got? We got any more pretty colours? Ooh, I like the stripey. Ooh, birdies. Let's do the birdies. Night, Mikey. Thanks, sweetie. Because that needs to go on my project page. Okay. But I really like that idea of it's a perfect way to get out of. Well, hello there, Amy. How are you, hon? Survived Christmas, did you? We are just playing. Ooh, which movie did you see, We are just playing with see, we're just playing with pockets and tags and turning envelopes into big journaling spots. See, like that, to go into your journals, like so. Then you can decorate the front. Ooh, no spoilers. I have been avoiding spoilers because I haven't seen it yet. I still need to see it. I haven't had the time. It's the same. That's the only thing you can tell. Was it good? Other than that, Ooh, tape. Oh, YouTube, stop being a. Oh, you've seen it as well already, Nadine. Oh gosh, you're not fair. I might need to take Frank next Friday. Hold on. Let's see if I can get his attention. Any chance we can go to see Star Wars next Friday? It's not like full of woohoo, great idea, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah, okay.
I'm just surprised.
Be surprised. Okay, okay, fine.
If
Apparently we go next week. Yay me.
if we can get tickets and if there's a 2D showing.
Yeah, well, it has to be a 2D reading. Yeah.
Hang on, I'll look.
Oh. See? We could go out for dinner ahead of it. It was amazing. Okay, no details because Frank's looking for tickets now for this Friday. Yes. It was amazing. Oh, see, I just need to see it. Just needs to. But you saw it twice. Like I said, they have to show it in 2D because I can't do 3D. Because you need 2 working eyes for that. And I don't have 2 fully functional eyes. So 3D is not an option.
I can't make reservations for Friday yet.
Okay. Oh, seriously, come on. Thank you. And another base done. Yeah, I'll show you. Now, you can't always have pockets like that. So, let's fold this. Need to keep an eye at the time. This way. Oh gosh. As in color-wise, Galina? Okay, thanks for the warning, Amy. Color-wise or theme-wise or in what way? No idea. Oh, I like this one as well. Oh, I like long strips. Oh, that's too short. Well, poop. Ooh, that's pretty. But not long enough. Ah, the whole setup. Okay, that could be a problem. Ooh, I like this. It's a long one. Yes, we'll be using that. Well, I've got dailies at the moment because I'm home working, but I can show you my. So my weeks are like this. Ooh, palm tree. I like palm trees. This is how I got mine set up. 2 days on a page. This is my regular to-dos, and this is like appointments and my Fitbit challenge that I do for 5 days, and then my weekends. Okay. And then that. Plus, I got like my weather, my dailies, and my nutrition calories Fitbit, and my budget. So my weeks, that's what I mean, that I don't set up yearlies, because I have everything in weeks. Plus, I'm so happy that I'm back into my ring bound. And somebody sent me pics, but rabbit hole. Oh gosh, what rabbit hole now, Amber? Amber got herself a rabbit hole. Ooh, pretty. That's pretty. I like that whole sunset idea. Oh my gosh, what did you buy? Actually, I always used to be in a ring bound. Before I went this year into first a Leuchtturm and after that in a Scribbles That Matter. The fact, because I put stuff in it, this gets too bulky and it starts like with the alligator mount. Oh gosh, paper. She went to the paper down. She went down the paper rabbit hole. It just gets too fat, and with a ring bound I can actually take the excess out and just bind it, no problem. So I am very happy to be back into my ring bands. Oh, I like that. You could do like if you got room, Galena, like, I don't know if you like to plan vertically or horizontally. You know, if it doesn't matter, but you could do like 1 week with coconuts and tropical fruits, and a week with tropical drinks. A quick flip. Adam. I've been, gosh, I've been, some things are not ever gotten finished, and I always adapt my weeks. So, you know, July I did my mood in a bouquet of tulip type flowers. I always do try to find a way to do my dailies, you know, tick off my dailies. I always do the weather like this. Yeah, you know, something like that. Or and have like maybe at the bottom when you got like 2 palm trees with a hammock in between, something like that. I used to do graphs. My mandalas, these are my financial mandalas. I did those for a while, based on, and I don't really do a theme each. I usually don't do a theme, but more like colors. I pick 8 colors for the whole month. You know, pictures, but I change each week is differently for me. Yeah, for example, mood tracker could be coconuts, or cocktails, like 3 large cocktails with different colors inside the drinks, with, you know. But we're giving you ideas now, Galena. Yeah, for me it's like, August I did my mood tracker as a bookshelf with little plants and books and pots and mugs and it's just whatever catches my fancy. And if I got like I said, I got more of a color going on each month, like 8 colors. I pick 8 colors for each month. And yeah, so besides maybe my cover page, and here I went from mandalas to bubbles, to Zentangle bubbles. I tried vertical because this is how I planned for work, because it's just one continuous to-do list. And I did a mandala, weather is usually the same. So yeah, my setup changes each week, basically, to knowing what I have to do. October, of course, I had to do the witch. October had to be, my favorite Halloween quote. Starting to add pictures of my working projects. My moods went to, instead of a monthly, into a daily thing. Out for dinner, I tried to see if they got a card that I can put with it. My budget went to bubbles as well. So yeah, it all different. It's what the mood strikes me, basically. I tried sometimes doing it sideways. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. So yeah, my my Bujo very much. See, I haven't done my December cover yet because I couldn't figure out what I want. Yeah, it's just basically whatever I feel like. I use some Christmas stuff here, and this is basically today I used the gnomes, and I'm not sure yet what I will be doing the last 3 days. Well, this is going to be a big gigantic picture of Stephen's going to be here because it's his birthday, so I want a picture of him to go on that page, and then this one's will be done, and I will be going into my ring bound starting January 1st. Okay, so sidestep the Bujo. Fold it vertically back to one of the last pockets I'll be doing. Easy enough to make sides. Quickly tape it. Hurry back, sis. More flips. My Leuchtturm, oh gosh. Don't keep in mind, I didn't start bullet journaling until I've been bullet journaling now for a year and a half. So I haven't been doing my bullet journal for that long. And I actually never intended to. I bullet journal, yes, but it's not something that I would put videos up on my channel because that's not what I wanted with my channel. It's purely all the crafts, not just paper, but all the crafts. I can see myself, because I went down the rabbit hole of the miniature doll houses. If I like them, and I'm pretty sure I will. I might do one every now and then on the channel. It's like how I alter them, because usually when you look at them, they're not my kind of colors. So I will be, you know, painting them into colors that I like. This is something I can sit down for, Amy, and mass produce them in all different kinds of shapes and colors. I literally, where is it? Have a small basket. These will be going in this as well. It's like basics. Christmas. Little, just pieces that I can, glue on the page on 3 ways or in 2 ways, making it a pocket or a tuck spot. I do alter like the paper bags that you can stick on a page. You can put a large tag in. Make several of those. I think Amy will like this one, like with spider. You know, use leftover pieces of paper. This is the way I use, one of my favorite, by the way, my leftovers. And this is where I use what I think April asked me earlier. Do I throw away my pieces of rice paper or napkins? No, that's what I use them for. I use little pieces that are left over. Like these are pockets as well. Oh, this needs to get that way, by the way. I use all the pieces left over, papers, napkins, to create pockets like this. Like I said, leftover piece of rice paper, have like a tag or a label on front of it that you can just write, or even add little more like stickers. See, just simple little that you can, that way, and this one needs to go that way. Leftover papers, make them in different sizes. Pockets. These are smaller envelopes that I did turn back into an envelope using napkins. Yeah, I sometimes sit down and make a whole bunch of these and just put them in my basket. That basket now was running low, so that's why I was like, oh, perfect. That way. And like I said, I am a hoarder. I cannot part with my paper. I just can't. So it's a perfect way for me to not having to let go of my papers just yet and just use them, you know, as a base for something else, or yeah, I don't know. Use as much of the paper as you like, or as I can, basically. No, not yet, Amy. Amy, I ordered the bookstore one. It left China. No idea when it will be here, but it has left China. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that, because I don't like the colors, and I am going to turn it into a rustic, but more of a white with a dark brown, or white and black interior. So I'm going to change, and I'm going to put a wooden floor in it using balsa wood. A whole bunch of ideas. I got a whole bunch of ideas how I'm going to alter that, because I am just not the type of pink, and it's just not me. It's just not me. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to that. I've seen a bigger one. And my biggest problem right now is that Ali is having a sale. Yes. So not good for my wallet. So yeah, I've seen a bigger one that I really like, but I'm like, no, Wendy. Not wait till you see if you like the small one first. Who am I kidding? I probably will like it because I get to play with paints and alter stuff and make it my own. So yeah. Oops. Well, that's a little bit. Let's do this by hand. Yeah, so it's gonna be, you know, I'm just happy that. Oh, Amy, I don't think you've seen it. Hold on. It's finally finished. I think making the books took me the longest. But I'm very pleased on how this turned out. Really like this. I might make another. Really like how this turned out. I'm thinking maybe I can put something that, like, I still got another one, make it a lower one. I don't know, make it into a corner. Thank you. So I might make another one of these. I just really love doing them. There we go. But yes, that dollhouse, that. Thank you, Nadine. That's my passion. Like the darker, vintage. Yeah, I like it when it's getting towards the darker one. I really love doing those. And the steampunk. I still need to put that one up on my Instagram, I just realized. I'm so bad when it comes to Instagram. Oh my goodness. You all got the fun stores. Oh. I have seen, Amy, a dollhouse. It's called Dream Bedroom or something. Well, go for it, Nadine. If you need, the start of that is in 2 parts, I think, on the channel. And if you've got any questions, just message me, and I'll help you out if you get stuck. Not a problem. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, Amy. They got one on Ali that is like it's called Dream Bedroom or something. Just imagine turning that into, like, with black walls and you know, and make a gothic bed instead of like the goody two shoes white lacy, but make it like with black lace, and have the chairs with a deep purple fabric as the cushions, and the couch with the purple cushions and stuff like that. That would be fun. Turn it into a a Halloween bedroom type thing. Like, I would imagine what would Morticia Adams' bedroom look like. It's like, yes. So want to try that. Really, really want to try that. Ooh, I like this. But that doesn't go with that. Well, poop. Oh, but it can be 2 panels, can it? Oh, that won't work. No, too small. Ooh. Nice. Go for it, Amy. Just fully go for that. I found that it really, well, Ratatouille, it really helps if you reward yourself. Ooh, I could do that. I could use it's a perfect size, but it will not have torn edges. Well, Ratatouille, still I want it, so I'm gonna have it. I mean, just go for it. It always helps to, you know, say to yourself, well, if I get it, this is going to be my reward. Something to work towards. Always helps with me. Yes, I like that. Oops. That's me gabbing. Wow. You always have a point where you get stuck for a bit, Amy. It's because your body is adjusting. Usually helps if you change your diet a little bit. Take something out for a while and put something for it into place. Switch it up a little bit. It gives your body something to work with. Very true, Galena. Okay. Okay, so this one, I would suggest if you make pockets like this, and of course, again, if you put it on the page, you know, 3 sides, you get a big pockets as well. These, well, we're here if you need us, Amy. These are perfect to put on the left-hand side pocket, on a left-hand side page. That way you got more room. And of course, if you fold it the other way, you can put it on the right hand. And start your day with a lukewarm glass of water because it helps your stomach get in ready to wake up. I just realized I forgot to turn this down. Oh gosh, I would love to go there, Nadine. I would just like to feel the atmosphere there for oh, it's awesome. Okay, so we've got so far these some of the base pocket type things of the book pages. And of course, oh, there's one more I can show you, which is an easy one. It's just a stackable one. Just needs 2 pages. Fold it to where you want the pocket to go. And what I usually do, yes, around there. Turn that off. This will be going on there. And this will go on the bottom. Like that. It's got 1, 2, 3, and the top is 4. Yeah, it's, gosh. Hey, Sandy. How are you, hon? Ooh, I forgot to. Let's quickly ink the edges of my tags. It is awesome. It's like, my wallet cries as soon as that show has been, because yeah, you want all the things. Well, I want all the things. All of them. Ooh, fun shopping. Isn't it Anaheim? Oops, Galena. Those gremlins, I tell you, they are horrific. They steal your credit cards and just spend your money. They do. It's the gremlins. It is April. It's just really, really, really bad gremlins. They steal your credit cards and stuff like that, and they start buying stuff. Hey, still fun stuff. You got yourself some fun stuff, Sandy. I got my paper for my December daily for next year. Want to see? It's so, I think it's Anaheim, if I'm not mistaken. I saw it and I was like, okay, this is so not me color-wise, but it will make a cute December daily for next year. There we go. Let's tape these puppies down. Ooh, that's not where they usually keep it. Wow, are they changing it each year? Wow. Still, it would cost me a fortune to get there. Not to mention hotel, and then all the things I want to buy. So yeah, unless nice. Do share though, Kalina, once you decide it. However, if everybody keeps their fingers crossed for me, because on the 31st of December, we always have the big state lottery. And there's no taxes on that one. And this year, the jackpot is 30 million. Yes, you heard me. 30 million. I would be calling my boss saying, you know what? I quit, done, no more. And I will book a trip to the US. And I will be going around the US, visiting people and buying myself silly on stuff. Who knows, Galina? So, yeah, I love to dream about it. Not a big chance that we'll win it. But, you know, just imagine. Oh my goodness. I would buy all the things, have a house built in the middle of nowhere. No people, no neighbors, nothing. Really, really would fancy doing that. That's just a tad too short. Ooh, that works. That one could do there. Ooh, that one can go there. No, that's too light. Oh, that one can go there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it would be. I would be shipping boxes full of stuff that I bought at Michael's and Joanne's, and I would hire a camper and, you know, go on a road trip to see everybody and just have like a whole camper like, okay, I am settling down here for a day of 4 or 5. Here are all the craft supplies. Let's craft. I mean, just the idea. That would be so much fun. Just to be able to say, you know, like, okay, I'm just gonna camp right here for a while. Let's craft. And then move on to the next one. Do the same thing. I would love doing that. Just to see everybody and craft everybody. Would be great fun. Ooh, I think this will be the last one. Ooh, I just realized something. I need to change that. Okay. Just to, oh gosh. The idea now is like, okay, that would mean me having like a gigantic map of each state. Or like a big map of America, and like can cross off like all the little towns that I've been, where I bought stuff, people I've seen. It'd be so much fun. So much fun. I can really see myself do that. Bug the crap out of people even if they want me there or not. It's like, hey, you got no choice. I know you. I'm visiting you. Okay. Oops. Oh boy. Everybody went quiet. It's scary when you're live. It's like, Testing, testing. 1, 2. So, again, for those who weren't here earlier, I will not be live next week. Oh gosh, yeah, Sandy. I do that every single time. Because we got a monthly one. The jackpot for that goes up and up each month. Eating, very important. So every month, that one draws at the 10th of each month. So yeah, I'm like, I dream every month, but the 31st, that's like the big whopper that I really, yeah. I would be traveling and seeing places. My bucket list would be so much easier to fulfill. Oh, yum. Okay. I am, because I'm not working right now, I'm so lost that I'm like, okay. My days are way too short. But I did get some projects finished. Hopefully tomorrow, my first journal. Because I got 3 days to finish my journal. The only thing is once this journal is done, it's my journaling journal. It will have the first 3 months of the year. So, oh yes, the closest I've been was Disneyland Paris, and that's been 8 years ago, roughly. Yeah, Stephen just turned 8. Yeah, so that's 8 years ago. But I would go see the big one. I want to go to the Harry Potter world one. Really want to see that one and buy all the stuff there. I mean, I would like a nice big jug of butterbeer. Oh, Nadine, I so don't like you right now. So not fair. Oh, by the way, what? The Disney World or the Harry Potter one? Oh, is it any good? I wonder if it's any good. Although, even though it would be horrible, I'll still try it because I just want to be able. Go for it, Nadine. Go for it. Okay. And I managed yet again in 2 hours and 45 minutes to turn my desk into... Okay. Gosh, I so badly want to see it. So, ladies, this is what we done so far. And a tag, which is not fully finished yet, took the most time. There you go, Galena. Speaking my language. So these are some of the book pages pockets we made. The tag, and we make the two, which are we finishing because it's not fully dry, so I don't want to put anything on it. And the two envelopes we turned pretty rice paper. In the middle will go, I will be putting lined or other paper that I can write on, and make those into journaling spots, which are still able to decorate on the outside once I decide in which journal they go. So for me, these are just basic. Well, this is a little bit more than basic, but these are my basic go-to pockets and ideas. I make I can quickly show you that. For example, if you got these long plain white envelopes, you can turn these into they don't cost much. And these are fun to turn into pockets as well. Quickly show you one of those before I will let you all go. These, if you turn them over like that, leave them open, fold them up, same thing, pocket here, tuck spot there. You can do two, stack them like that, just make a cut here, stack them, gives you another tuck spot behind it, big spot. You can that way fold them in half like that and use them into a signature. Cut this, use them in a signature that way. For example, let me get a signature. For example, if you've got a signature like this, now this will not fit color wise, of course, but it's just the idea. Cut them like that. If you fit them in a signature like that, you got a nice spot to decorate and still got a tuck spot in there. Same on the other side. Nice spot and a spot to decorate in collage. So these don't cost much. A lot you can do with them. Let's put that one aside. Glue them and take the top off. That way you don't have the flaps. Tuck spot. Glue this shut. Fold it in half. Take off the sides. You got side spots. You can even, if you've got like a page like this, fold them glue it shut, fold it, and cut open the top and the sides. Glue it on the page. That way you got a tuck spot here, a tuck spot in there. There's so many different things you can do with these tall envelopes. Turn them over. If you got like a long album, like that, more like a TN, like the taller ones, you can glue the flap down on a page, like so. Take the next one, butt it up, and just glue the flap down. That way, you'll be creating one of Margaret Ann's favorites, being a waterfall. You got, like, because it's glued down, you got a place to stuff things in. Okay, night night, Amy. Drive safe, hon. You can put tags in here. Even the front, decorate it, make extra pockets on it, because this you can fit pockets on here and have extra tuck spots. There is so much you can do with these tall envelopes. And I coffee dye these. You know, if I coffee dye them, I can integrate them in here. No problem at all. Well, I don't use these much to mail out stuff. I usually end up with boxes. This is going to be a fun album as well once I finally get to it, to finishing this. So yeah, just think of all the envelopes you get your junk mail in, your regular mail. If you open them up, sort carefully, you can reuse those, no problem. Turn them into pockets and tuck spots and stuff like that. So, anybody got any questions, remarks, or anything like that? Oh, and keep in mind the projects that I'm going to do I'm throwing with stuff. In March. So, you know, think about it, what you might want me to do. And as soon as I'm ready to start that project, I'll let you all know. And I'll have a person pick a number of a page, and that page will be, I will be doing the challenge that you give me on that page, and that will be my March idea. February, we will be working on a cute Alice in Wonderland, if I get every last bit that I need in on time. January, we will be making a Chinese New Year's album using regular paper lunch bags. So it will be a landscape size journal with that will be the Chinese New Year. I got the perfect paper for it. I think so. I need to double check, because I want to use see if I can get something with a chipboard or something of the animal we're in for 2020. So, and we've got some other cute projects coming, but those will be on videos, and those will be some we will be doing, one we'll be doing monthly, one we'll be doing weekly, and one we will be doing bi-weekly. And I'm really looking forward to those projects. But those will be videos, so not in the lives. So you'll have something else to look at when I'm not live, hopefully. So yeah, and when Amber is home, I need her feedback because that's a big project that I want to do in April and May. It's the year of the rat. Awesome. Then I know what to see if I can get my hands on. And that has something to do with fairies. That's the only tip I'm giving. So that's April and May. So yeah, I've got a few things in the works that hopefully will keep you all occupied and keep your imagination and inspiration going on your own projects. Oh, and of course, I'll be doing some projects using the Cinch. Make some cute little books out of that. I've got a few ideas of those, what we're going to do. So yeah, hopefully I can keep you all occupied and entertained in 2020. That's the idea, at least. So if nobody has any questions or wants to share something with us, then I am gonna say thank you all for joining me tonight, and thank you to the people who will maybe watch this in the replay. See if you can catch us on the 11th of January. Then will be the next live. And for now, the only thing I can say is I'm gonna love you and leave you. Have a very, very happy New Year's, a safe New Year's. Watch out for those fingers with the fireworks. And I'll see you all next year. And out of trouble. Yeah, well, Nadine, of course, we can try, but no guarantees on that one, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Mary. So, night, night, awesome people. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and see you on January 11th.